Good evening. It's Sunday evening. Can't get away from me. Well, there's a reason why I'm getting back on doing another video today. This is DJ Vertigo, aka Scott, and welcome to Vertigo channel. This is a milestone video because this is my 100th video. I just realized I was looking online and I went, I have 99 videos. I'm going to do my 100th. And I had to explain this one band to so many people that I felt like this should be my 100th video. A band that I'm excited about, a band I just got a Record Store Day record of, and a band that I just saw about a month or two ago, and I just love this band. I'm not an expert on them, so I'm going to have a little help with Wiki here, Wikipedia, so bear with me. I know some things about them, but I don't know everything, and I don't want to give bad information. So, the band I'm talking about is Lettuce. Not the vegetable, not the plant, but the band Lettuce. It's a funk band. I call them a funk jazz jam psych band. They're amazing, really talented bunch of fellas, and there's been some changes of cast, so to speak, band members, but overall, just some really solid performing. The band members they're from Boston, Massachusetts originally, and they started playing around 1992 when they all met, the original members met at the Berklee College of Music in Boston, Massachusetts, when they were teenagers. And they were very much influenced by Herbie Hancock, Earth, Wind & Fire, and Tower of Power. And it's very clear, you know, that they were influenced by these bands. Some of the members spawned off and created a brother band called Soul Live, another band that I absolutely love. I fell in love with that band before I ever heard of Lettuce. I love Soul Live. I love Lettuce. I love Snarky Puppy. I'm into that kind of stuff. I'm into that kind of funk jazz, you know, taking their muse from the 70s and just modernizing it. So this band, and of course there's a Hammond B3 in this band, of course, and there's horns in this band. Let's see. Adam Shemans Smirnoff is the guitar player. Nigel Hall is the keyboard player. He plays keys, Hammond B3 piano, and he sings like you would, like, unbelievable. Adam Deitch is the drummer and percussionist. Eric Jesus Combs is the bass player, and Ryan Zoidis is the saxophone player. Eric Benny Bloom plays trumpet, and I believe the bass player sometimes does some of the vocals, but mainly the vocals are done by Nigel Hall, who also is a solo artist as well, so we'll get to that. In the fall of 1994, they while they were in school, they were, you know, jamming out and stuff like that. In 1994, they reconvened as undergrads at the Berklee and attempted to play at various Boston jazz clubs. And they asked, "What's the name of your band?" And they just said Lettuce. You know, when they went to the nightclubs, they didn't have a name, and so they just picked it out of the air, and it stuck. Anyway, they've played all over the world. They played in Japan. They played everywhere. And of course, they played in my town. And I love them so much. Let's just look at their first record, you know, and we'll get to the Record Store Day. Their first record is called Outta Here. And it's really a funky thing. It's Outta Here, going out of space. Songs like Outta Here, The Dump, Squad Live, Back in Effect, Twisted, Super Fred, The Flu, Nyack, Hang Up Your Hang-Ups. Really cool. They have a little blurb about them here. But they were really young guys, and you can see them in the little picture there. Yeah. This band is so funky and so fresh. They're so good. And I can't say enough about them. I just can't. The discography is, sometimes it was hard to find, but they're becoming more easy to find their records now. I have most of their stuff on CD, but now I'm starting to find their stuff on vinyl. Let's see. Eric Krasno used to be with the band. Eric Krasno is with Soul Live, and he also does solo work. He's a guitar player. He was a guitar player from 92 to 2015. Sam Kinninger played saxophone until 2010. Jeff Basker played with them from 94 to 2000. He played keyboards in Oregon before they got Nigel Hall. Neil Evans, who's also from Soul Live, played Hammond B and clarinet and piano from 2002 to 2017. And Rashawn Ross, who's with Dave Matthews Band, played with them from 2003 to 2011. So, you know these guys, they just kind of intersect and do all kinds of stuff. And you know these guys are all great tradesmen in terms of music. These guys are good. And they put on a great show. They have the second album that they came out with was in 2008. Their first album was 2002. That's Out of Here, and I showed that to you. 2008 they did Rage. I don't have that. I'm still looking for that record. And then they came out with this record called Fly. I only have it on CD. And this is a really good record. It has the Crusher on it. It's all original stuff. Krasno and Evans did a lot of the songs on this before they left the band. So it's a lot of their stuff, and it sounds a lot like the Soul Live. Yeah. It's called The Fly. So that's 2008. After which, one of my favorite records they did, and I don't have it on vinyl. I've been still trying to find it on vinyl. This is called Crush. And that's cool because it's got a little elephant on there with the horn on his nose. Crush, get it? Yeah. This has a great track on here called Get Greasy, which I probably will do a needle drop at the end of this video, and you get an idea of why I love this band so freaking much. Such a cool record. Such a cool record. Such a great band. I used to jam this all the time. Crush. Let's put that to the side. This is, in the meantime, let me tell you, this is Nigel Hall. Nigel Hall, and he has a solo record. It's called Ladies and Gentlemen, Nigel Hall. And he does some amazing work on here. He's just a really cool singer, a soulful singer. Beautiful range in his voice, and he plays keyboards like nobody's business. On this record is also this great singer that a lot of people don't know by the name of Alicia. I guess I just have to give her a shout out. Alicia Shakur. She's an incredible singer. She should be big. She should be famous. The girl is just killer. She's on this record, and she's also on the guitar player Eric Krasno, who used to be with Lettuce, and he's with Soul Live now. And this is Blood from a Stone. Alicia Shakur's on this. And you know who else is on this record? Nigel Hall. So they all kind of intersect. They all kind of help each other out. So this is Eric Krasno, who used to be with Lettuce. This is Nigel Hall, who is with Lettuce now. This guy's with Soul Live. Are you catching this? Am I confusing you already? Enough. No more solo stuff. So that's enough there. Then they started getting into stuff later on. Mount Crushmore, I don't have that. I've seen that on vinyl. I gotta get it. I saw it somewhere, and I was somewhere where I felt I couldn't get it back home, so I didn't trust myself with it. So I said, oh, maybe I should have it shipped. I don't have time, blah, blah, blah. So I said, I know it's out there. I know I can get it, so I know where it was. I probably will call them and see if I can get it ordered. Mount Crushmore, don't have that one. But then they came out with Elevate. That was in 2016. 2019, they had a record called Elevate. Elevate. And this is when they're getting into this really pattern stuff. All the records after this started having patterns in the artwork. Whoa! Don't you dare. This record is smooth as glass. It's such a smooth, funky, sexy record. It's so good. And it has some really great tunes on here. Crew, Shrink Dabby is really great. There's a song called Love Too Strong, Trapezoid Dub, Purple Cabbage. But the song that really got a lot of people going was they did a cover of Everybody Wants to Rule the World by Tears for Fears in this slow, sexy, funky way. And it's cool. And Nigel Hall just blows it out the water. It's so good. I'm telling you, it's phenomenal. You probably have heard it somewhere. I'm sure someone's played this at some party, or you've heard it on Spotify or something like that. You know, in your travels, you must have heard this, the song from this. You know, the Everybody Wants to Rule the World. Really cool, much slower version than Tears for Fears. Really funky, really soulful, kind of dirty. It's really good. But that's on this one, Elevate. Then they came into, they continued with their Pattern series. And this one's called Resonate. This is 2020, during COVID and stuff. And this has some really cool stuff on it. Checker Records, a really good song. Muscat, Mr. Dynamite, House of Let, Blaze is the opening track. Really good stuff. This is just another funky, you know, jam piece. If you're into that kind of stuff, if you love Galactic, you like Snarky Puppy, you like Ghost Note, Soul Live, anything like that, you are going to fall in love with this band. If you're into Earth, Wind, and Fire, if you're into Herbie Hancock, especially in his thrust years and all that stuff, Headhunters and all that, this is a no-brainer. And this one is called Elevate. So rubbery and caramely and, you know, just tasty, you know, good stuff. I have that on vinyl. Double vinyl set. It comes with a trifold. That's them in the studio. Kind of, sort of. But also in the atmosphere. It's really nicely done. This trifold. Double record. Now, next, you might have seen these in the store because they show up really well. I'll show you the CD version first. Unify. Unify is their next record. And, let's see. Unify. Oh, let me just back up, just to tell you real quick. Elevate, I forgot to tell you, back in 2020, Elevate was nominated, because this came out in 2019. In 2020 Grammys, this was nominated for Best Instrumental Album of the Year, was nominated for that song. And this is one that had Everybody Wants to Rule the World on it, just so you know. So let you know, you might have been sleeping on this stuff. Anyway, next up is Unify. This record has some really great stuff. It opens with RVA Dance. The second tune is so funky because, I mean, it becomes even funkier. It's a funky tune, but it's even more funky because it has a guest star in it. Bass player Bootsy Collins is on this one. And he sings on it as well. Keep that funk alive. It even makes me speak differently. Anyway, I'm having fun with this because I just love lettuce. You can tell, I mean, I'm just in love with these guys. They have a song called Everything's Gonna Be Alright, featuring Nick Daniels on vocals for that one. Let's see. Waffles is a great instrumental tune. And this is a little trifold CD. Yeah. And you can see Bootsy right there. You see him? That's Bootsy. Yeah. Having fun with the band. And Nigel is there. Still doing his thing. Allowing other people to sing. No ego. And here's Unify, the album. Isn't that beautiful? Is that not beautiful? This reflective mosaic there. You see lettuce on the back. That's the letters of lettuce. Again, a trifold. With lots of photographs, some of the same photographs I showed you in the CD, but more because it's vinyl. Vinyl, that's why my vinyl is so freaking special. And Unify. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. And this was also Grammy nominated. Yeah. This was Grammy nominated. I don't know what with. This has gold vinyl, I believe. Let me just pull one out just so you can see. Yeah. Can you see that? Yeah, there you go. And this was also nominated for, probably for Best Instrumental Album once again. I'm waiting for them to win something. Their time will come. Believe it. You guys are amazing. And then, finally, Record Store Day came last Saturday. And I actually got a copy of this wonderful record. And this is called Vibe. And I think I told you in the when I did my Record Store Day finds, oh no, Record Store Day probably listened to some of the stuff I listened to. I listened to this record and I talked about it, and I complained that they didn't have the song list in here. I remember. Anyway, this is their latest release. This is a Record Store Day exclusive. It's 2024. They're probably going to come out with a regular one with black vinyl. This has this beautiful mosaic looking vinyl. Let's pull this out so you can see. Is that beautiful or what? I don't want to get my fingers all over it. There you go. It's a beautiful piece. Beautiful artwork on this variant. And this record, I can't tell you the names of the tracks because the tracks aren't here. I'd have to look it up. And I'm not going to take the time to do that right now. This is called Vibe. And the story behind this one is that they decided just to go in the studio. They've been working together so long. And they do a lot of this stuff when they're on the road. They just improvise. So this was just a full-on double record jam. 2 songs per side, and they just jam. And it's just, whatever comes out of their heads gets right into this record. It's incredible. It's just no vocals at all. It's just all music. It's all rhythm section, drums, the horn section, the organ, keyboards, all that kind of good stuff. Percussion. They just slam. This is a slam dunk. Really good stuff. And it's, like I said, it's their latest. Here's their logo once again for lettuce. And I'll be listening to this a lot, I'm sure. Very happy to have this in my collection from Record Store Day. And so I'm going to go over to my record player. I'm going to play a CD. You know, I know we're vinyl people, but I don't have crush on vinyl. So, but I want you to hear a little bit of this tune that is called Get Greasy. Get greasy, as you want to say, you know, if you want to really get down, okay? From Crush, all right? So, anyway, thank you so much for sharing this time with me. Thank you so much for watching my 100th video. Yes! I've actually passed a little milestone. Very happy to still be here in the vinyl community. I'm a happy guy today, and feeling good, feeling healthy, and that's it. Probably see you guys at Rachel's Ghost tomorrow for a little bit while I'm at work. And in the meantime, keep listening to great music. 100!